The French sports newspaper L'Equipe reporting that Griezmann to Barca is almost a done deal. Barca paying that release course. Robbo, it's a question I've asked pretty much everyone who's been on the show over the last couple of weeks. Same thing to you. Can all these superstars play together?
Well, I wouldn't, but they could do if you played with, say, Neymar out wide one side, Messi out wide the other side, Suarez through the middle and Griezmann off of them. But it's not what they would do, it's what you have to do with the players behind. You'd have to have two holding midfield players that just sat there and made sure they did the defensive side of the game. You'd have a back four that didn't try and venture too far forward and were really solid, great defensively, because you're not going to get much defensively out of Messi, you're not going to get much defensively out of Neymar, and I'm not sure Griezmann would want to track back or press the ball too much when the ball's in front of him. So they could play together. I wouldn't do so, but you need the other six players in that defensive setup to be really good defenders.
But you have to. You have to play them. You can't pay all this money for all these players and have them sat on the bench. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd have to try it out. You'd have to give it a go. And then if it didn't work, then unfortunately somebody would have to take a bit of a body blow, because every single one of these front four that we're talking about would not be a happy camper sitting on the bench. So I would try it. I would do exactly what Robbo was talking about there. I do think that Griezmann, when he was at Atletico Madrid, did a bit of tracking back. I think Neymar, with a kick up the backside from Messi, would do a little bit as well. So I would try it. Now, it's a toss of a coin whether it would work or not.
Does it automatically make them Champions League favourites if they get these deals done?
Yeah, in my mind, yes. Everybody else as we are right now today, right? There's still a bit of time left in the transfer window. But when you have that kind of talent at your disposal, yes, automatically, for me, you go to the top of the tree right now. That's before a ball is kicked. Of course, we have to see how this front four all works. It's great in theory. We have to see how it works in practice.
But the one thing that you can't deny, it would make other teams change the way they play.
Right.
Because the fact that you look on the team sheet and you see those four guys, you're going to go, hold on a second, we're not just going to do what we normally do with the fullbacks going forward and everybody else. Other teams would have to change as well. So that's another reason why it might work.
Robert, on previous shows, you've been quite vocal in the fact that you're not the biggest proponent, biggest supporter of Neymar. How hard would you push if you were Barca to get the Brazilian away from PSG?
Well, I wouldn't be pushing too hard because I'm not a great fan of his. But I understand what a great player he could be, where the potential is that. And I've seen him on occasions when his mind has been focused and he's just wanted to be a football and do the right things at the right time. He can be a great player. But too often, he wants to be the main man. He's got such a big ego. He plays up to the referee, he plays up to the crowd. He wants to do things that aren't what I believe the right things to do on a football field. And that's when I don't like him. When he's just a concentrated footballer that wants to do the right things at the right time, sometimes there is nobody better other than Lionel Messi.
For more, sign up now for ESPN+.